look at this old dilapidated warehouse here. Now look at the one beside it. But there used to be a working railroad car. She'd take people from Savannah, Georgia to Atlanta, Georgia once a day. She run for about 30 years. Made her last run in 1971. She landed there and they made a cafe out of her. But William Washington Gordon, he's the one that started the railroad. He was Juliette Gordon Lowe, the mother of the Girl Scouts. That was her grandfather. Now this one over here looked worse than that one. The college put it back together, see all the different color bricks and all. Now they have this one, and they just opened it up to be an African American history museum. They called it the Nancy Haynes. See your windows, how they're in the shape of a big Liberty Bell? See how they look like a big bell?
All right, folks, this is Jones Street once again, the most photographed street in the city. If you get a chance to walk along Jones or Gaston Streets while you're here, those are both lovely historic residential areas. And over here on the right, you'll see the historical marker marking the Flannery O'Connor childhood home. The famous Southern writer lived in that house during her youth.
You know that all calico cats are female. Yes. It's just a genetic anomaly that only happens with girl kittens.
Interesting.
I had one that was so close to being a tortoiseshell cat but had one white toe.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about cats. I just took all these refugees from the street.
Oh.
And I went to my vet and I said, "Is this a calico?" She said, "Torty and white." And I thought, well, it just never ends, does it?
Later, when they went to restore the cemetery, they couldn't figure out where all the broken tombstones went, so they attached them to the back wall.
Yeah, French and Haitian troops right out here firing cannons onto the front line defenses right here in this property. And in the courtyard, right back there. If you remind me later, I'll point out where he left it open so they could actually get back to that foundation without tearing up bricks again. So we're there. And this was about 14 years, this is 1779, about 14 years prior to Francis's birth. And the British had taken the city from the Americans, so the French came in with their troops and joined the Americans, and they completely surrounded the city. Sieged it for a couple of weeks, and then on the morning of October 9th, they decided they should attack the city. They were ready to take it, thought the British were weakening, thought they found a weak spot over here on the west side of the city. Now this is about where the visitor center is. Anyone's been over on Martin Luther King, got the visitor center, and then there's that little park right above it. That's where this battle took place.